It's Friday. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Stack Sats Show, your beginner-friendly guide to saving in Bitcoin. Today, it's Friday. Gonna hang out. Of course, we're gonna buy a little Bitcoin. Do a stack for our normal dollar cost average of the week, or Monday of the weekday, because we stack sats Monday through Friday, and then we're also gonna do a buy for our 100 stacks challenge. And then we're gonna unbox the box that came in from Bitcoiner's Closet. Bitcoiner's Closet is my that's where I make Bitcoin stuff. I make Bitcoin products and that I would like to have and put it out there. So if you want to have these products as well, you can go check them out. I'm gonna bring this up later in the show. I'll show you guys real quick. There it is. What is it? There it is. Bitcoinerscloset.com. I thought it'd be funny to have like items in there that have to do with Bitcoin that would be in a Bitcoiner's closet. Okay. So anyway, we're gonna unbox that. We'll unbox that halfway through the show, right after the Why We Stack segment, and then we will do a stack and call it for a Friday. Okay. Shout out, round of applause from the live studio audience for Paul, Leonard, McLovin, and Orange. Is it Urwork? Urwork? Or your work? I think it's Urwork. Orange Urwork. What up, Orange? Hey, y'all. Germany won 5-1 in football soccer for you. Oh, there you go. Soccer. Are you, who were they playing against? And is it already World Cup? Is it already World Cup? Dang, I'm slacking. It is World Cup, isn't it? It's every 4 years. Clockwork. Oh, I see it. I see it. Orange work. Okay, got it. Orange clockwork. Oh, European Championships. Okay, cool. Very cool. What up, Paul? Good to see you in here. Hope you're having a good day. It's Friday. Time to party. All right. So let me turn down this jam and let's get into the first segment of the show. The Sats Strength. Today, the price of Bitcoin is $65,817.66. It's dropping like a bag of hammers. What should you do? Should you sell your coin before it drops even lower? No. Now is the time when you should be stacking like a psychopath, like a stackopath. They played against Scotland. Okay, cool. Carlos Jaramillo in the house. What up, Carlos? Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. All right, there it is. Today you can buy 1,519 Satoshis for a single dollar. It's been a while since we've been able to buy 1,500 Satoshis, over 1,500 Satoshis. So, what is a Satoshi? A Satoshi is a fraction of a Bitcoin. Just like a dollar is made up of 100 pennies, a Bitcoin is made up of 100 Satoshis. We call them Sats for short. Hence the name of the show, the Stack Sats Show. Okay? Let's say you're walking down the street minding your own business. You look down, you see a penny, you pick it up, and all the day you'll be able to afford 15.2 Satoshis. It's pretty good. Okay, 15 Satoshis for a single penny. That's not bad. It's a pretty good deal. Okay? Especially consider what a Satoshi represents and how scarce and rare they will be in the future. All right, so let's do this. That is why we stack. No, that is the price of a Bitcoin, the strength of Bitcoin. Let's kill the jam and immediately jump into why we stack. Bam, we stack because if we don't, we're leaving our hard-earned wealth exposed to be debased by the government that prints the money. Okay? If you're holding value in dollars and pesos and whatever government currency is local to you, in euros, in pounds, and lira, as when that government prints more money, it debases your money. Okay? And so we take the value that our money represents when we get paid, and whatever we don't need to pay for immediately, we take that value and put it into Bitcoin. Because when your value is saved in Bitcoin, when you save in Bitcoin, your purchasing power increases as the paper money continues to get printed. Okay? And so, slow and steady, relentlessly, and through time, your purchasing power that's being held in Bitcoin, that you're saving into Bitcoin, starts to increase. And what does that mean? Well, it means that the longer you hold Bitcoin, the more things you can buy with that same amount of Bitcoin. And when you can buy more things for the same amount of input, that means that you're basically multiplying your time. You're giving yourself more free time, really, because you don't have to spend your time earning more pay, because the pay you already earned is now actually growing for you, right? And it gets to the point in your stacking journey where you're stacking so hard and you have so much Bitcoin that eventually you won't have to work anymore, right? Your stack is big enough and it's got enough momentum. It's a snowball traveling down the hill of fiat printing, of paper printing. And as it's snowballing down the hill, it's picking up value based on that local current system, that local money system, right? And life becomes easier. Things get cheaper because you're holding a better asset, right? It's the same way that the rich have been staying rich and the poor have been getting poorer, right? By holding a better asset, you get richer because your asset appreciates against the currency, right? Only in this case, the barrier to entry to Bitcoin is not that high. It could be $5 or $10 depending on your exchange. And so, if you start stacking sats, you start saving in Bitcoin, it's as if you went and bought a property, like you went and bought a house or something, right? Except for you didn't have to take out a loan for it, so you're not underwater on that. You don't have to pay property tax on it every year. You don't have to insure it, right? You don't have to repair it, because once you buy it and take it into custody, it's yours. There's no maintenance costs. There's no fees for managing it for you, right? You're managing it yourself, right? It's the only thing in the history of humanity that you can actually have and take custody of that's an asset, right? Because even if you have a home, the government can come over and decide that they want to build a railroad track down through your living room and just decide that they're going to pay you whatever they feel your property is worth, take it from you, and make you go away, right? Right? So anyway, that's why we stack. And the short version of that is we save in Bitcoin, because saving in Bitcoin is like traveling back in time and giving yourself a perpetually increasing retroactive raise for the hours you've already worked, for as long as you hold the Bitcoin that represents those hours. Okay? It's pretty awesome. So just like that. All right. Let's put some tracks on here. Throw some music up. It's Friday. I think it's in order. I think it's in order that we start Friday party with a little,
Yo. Yeah. I like Quakes.
What did Boltar say?
Yeah.
Boltar, does Roman stack hard enough? Boltar says no.
Yeah.
Boltar's brutal, dude. Boltar's legit.
Yo, DCA to BTC, DCA to BTC.
Friday.
Monthly, weekly, daily, finna, DCA to BTC. GBP, USD, DCA to BTC. My TZS, I made it blessed, DCA to BTC. Cause every single year, I keep losing spending power. And I can't make it back even if I work double hours. And they tell me volatility.
That's the best part right there.
What's that
is
do with me? Let the Bulls and Bears fight. DCA to BTC.
Let the Bulls and Bears fight. DTA to BTC. Right, let me go back. I like that. That lyrics is my favorite part of the song. Right here.
USD, DCA to BTC. My TZS, I made it blessed. DCA to BTC.
Right here.
Cause every single year, I keep losing spending power. And I can't make it back even if I work double hours.
Oh, that's it. That's exactly it right there, guys. Right? That's why we stack. Right? because you're losing spending power and you can't make it back even if you work twice an hour. Something like that. What do you say? Twice as power. It's pretty awesome. It's exactly what we're saying, right? Is that no matter what you do, you can do all the good things in life. You can get highly educated, follow all the rules, work your butt off in school and at work, and be a great member of society. And in the end, after all that work and all that effort, you'll have nothing to show for it because you won't not be able to outrun the money printer. Okay, you work to get to where you're at, and then you have to work twice as hard to maintain where you're at, and then next year you have to work twice as hard from that, and it's unrelenting. No matter what you do, you could work 2 jobs and have an Uber on the side. If you're saving in dollars, you're continuing to lose purchasing power, and as you continue to lose purchasing power, you have to make up for that purchasing power by working more. Right? There it is. We're getting really close to $35 trillion in national debt. Okay? It's crazy. It's crazy. U.S. federal debt to GDP ratio. Okay? In 1960, our gross domestic product, we're basically in debt about half of our gross domestic product, right? 1980, we're in debt. I guess our gross domestic, it was only 34% of our gross domestic product, which is how much we were in debt. In 2000, we got back up to about almost 60% of our gross domestic product was being consumed by our debt. And today, our gross domestic product is, oh shoot, yeah, that's how it works. We need to consume 122% of our gross domestic product to pay back our loan, right? So we're not making enough. We need 22% more of our, we need 20% more gross domestic product to even be able to make the payments on our debt, right? So just the interest. It's pretty wild. I like the part about volatility and when he refers to Odin, yeah. Odell, that's right, Odell. Oh my gosh. All right, so that said, that's why we stack anyway. All right, let's do a round of applause from the live studio audience, just for spice things up. And while that's happening, let's do this unboxing. Okay. What's up with the song? It's pretty wild. All right. So this is my shop, bitcoinerscloset.com. I sell products. I sell hats, hoodies, a bunch of random stuff. The hoodie is up here on the back, my back wall. Where is it? There it is. That's the hoodie. It's printed right on the zipper, so it's got the Bitcoin B on the chest. And I ordered a few hats and a shirt that just say Bitcoin on it. Okay, so let's open this guy and do the unboxing of the what do we call it? Of the Bitcoiners Closet delivery. All right, here we go. Let's pull out the first item out of the box. What's in the box? What's in the box? Item number 1 is, bam, this epic Bitcoin hat. So it'll come in plastic like this. Open this guy up. Dang, it looks nice actually. Ooh. When I'm patrolling the beach today with the family. Hang on, I gotta put it on. DCA to BTC. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what's going on here? What do you think? Bitcoin? Is that obvious enough? Hey, does anybody know anything about Bitcoin? I do. All right, there it is. The Bitcoin hat. Check 1 2, check 1 2. Cool. There it is. That's one item. That's when I feel like orange pilling people, right? What about if I don't feel like orange people? I just want to wear a hat that's not so orange pilling. That's why we have this hat here. Bam! The Bitcoin hat. Straightforward, simple. It just says Bitcoin on it. Boom. Snapback. This is the black with white mesh. Let me make this my size. DCA to BTC. DC. Let's finish this. Let's put the DCA to BTC song. Or
They tell
unboxing.
me volatility, what's that got to do with me? Let the bulls and bears fight. DCA to BTC, I saw an opportunity when
There it is.
FTX crashed. Oh, snap.
Bitcoin.
Look at that. Yo,
Do you guys keep the little sticker on your hats here, or do you take it off? I used to always leave it on.
Stack.
Little sticker.
Odell keeps on telling me DCA to BTC, DCA to BTC, monthly, weekly, daily, finna, DCA.
Wearing that hat may be targeting yourself when the dollar collapses. That's true. That's true, McLovin. That's very true. Warning, wear at your own risk. There it is. It's the hat itself is a Yupung snapback.
DCA to BTC. Yeah. Get me. My like Quakes. Yo. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
There's my get targeted hat.
Yo, my like Quakes
And
don't play.
in case I want to wear a hat that day,
My like Quakes don't play.
I can wear.
DCA. Yo, my like Quakes don't play when it comes to DCA.
I can wear a shirt.
Yo, my like Quakes don't play when it comes to DCA.
I have some Bitcoin shirts, but it's just a straight up Bitcoin shirt. It just says Bitcoin on it.
And my wallet of Satoshi, man. On Stemster, they know me, man. On Wave Lake, they know me. On Noster, they know me, man. We BTC only, fam. Yeah, DCA to BTC. Monthly,
That's it.
weekly, daily, finna. DCA to BTC. GBP, USD. DCA to BTC. My TZS, I made it blessed at DCA to BTC. Yeah.
Right on cue.
DC.
That's it. I should make a DCA to BTC shirt. All right, that is the unboxing. Woo, if you want to get any of these products, just go to bitcoinerscloset.com. Here, I'll put it in the chat. I think it's already in the description of the video. But yeah, there it is. I have some hats, some pins. Oh, here's a pin. Here's the actual pin. That way, if you want to put it on a garment for a while, and then you can take it off when the dollar collapses, and you can just use this instead of the hat. Okay. Let's see what else we got. I just like some patches, some pins, a dress. Oh yeah, the ladies version of that shirt, and of course the classic Stack Against the Machine shirt in white or black. Bam. All right. Sorry guys, I know that was a lot of random talking. A lot of promotion. Maybe keep a poop coin hat handy as a diversion. Yeah. Solana hat or something. That's true. Undercover Bitcoiner. All right. So let's get back on track. Now that we did the little unboxing, let's get to the next segment of the show, which is Stack Recap. We're gonna do the Stack Recap kind of fast today. Okay. So today we're at 63% gains on our stack for the year and 20% gains on our stack for 2024. Yes, it is still, we're still in the green even though Bitcoin has dropped, and it seems like it's on its way back up. It might just come back up and to go down even further, but like we said in the past, it doesn't matter what the price of Bitcoin is today, tomorrow, or next week. We're thinking long term. We're thinking 4 years. Okay. And so today, even though the price is a little bit, it's still pretty down. It's below 66,000. It's 65,800. So today, for the regular stack of the show, we're gonna stack $20. And for the 100 stacks challenge, you guys will help me decide whether we stack $31 or $34 later in this episode when we put the poll up. Okay, so let's get the first purchase done. Okay, now that we know how much Bitcoin we're gonna buy, there's only one thing left to do, and that is it's time to stack some sats. Oh, that's weird. That's weird. Okay. So, as you guys know, right now we're buying Bitcoin over on Strike, on the Strike app. Get into my phone, open up the app. There. All right, I'm gonna buy $20 worth of Bitcoin on today's purchase for the Stack Sats show. Next, ready to go. Here we go. I'll cut the music and start the drum roll. Boom! Just like that, we stacked an additional 30,063 Satoshis for $20. And what happens after we stack? Oh, we chill. Yeah, the studio band doesn't mess around. They're right on cue always, along with the live studio audience. If you guys want to be, if you guys ever want to come to a live recording of the show and be part of the live studio audience, join our Discord and we'll see about getting you tickets to the live studio. That's so funny. Sell the audio for sats. I know, right? I should. What? Good to see you in here, Hard Huddle. I'm glad you're back. Thanks for tuning in, dude. Okay, so we've done the purchase for the regular stack of the show. Now let's do the stack, the 100 stacks. It's gonna be, let's see, this is 30 or 35. No, 31 or 35. Here we go. All right, let the people decide. The poll is up. Let's decide if we're buying $31 today or $35 of Bitcoin for the 100 stacks challenge. And for the 100 stacks challenge, we're actually After today, we'll be 3 days away, and we're actually negative. Wah, wah. Oops. Wah, wah, wah. We're actually negative for the 100 days with 3 days left. Oh my gosh. What are we going to do? Okay. It's going to totally destroy my thesis of saving in Bitcoin is better. But this is short term. 3 months is short term, right? So we'll get, once we're done buying the stack and we've invested $5,095, we've saved $5,095 into Bitcoin. We're gonna see what the results are from holding it for another 3 months, to make it 6 months, or a year, and see what that does. Okay. All right. 2 votes. Come on, hit that like button on the way in, guys, if you'd please. All right. Let's hit this. Let's end the poll then. Let's end the poll. Boom. Today we're gonna buy an additional 30. Yes, should be $34, but anyway, $34 for the stack. So let me cue that up. Do it right now. Boom. Buy 34. All right, here we go. 34 bucks for the 100 stacks challenge stack. We're buying another $34 worth of Bitcoin. You got extra bullish at the beginning. I did, Carlos. Max Payne theory strikes again. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Only that they don't realize that I'm never selling. All right. $34 queued up on Strike. Getting ready to make that purchase right now. There it is. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Boom! Made it rain. Just like that, we're able to purchase an additional 51,033 Satoshis for the 100 stacks challenge, adding $34 to the stack. Today, there it is. Was it the 14th? 6/14/24. We got the price of 65,996.51. And we got 0.0005133 Satoshis, 51,033 Satoshis. And that puts us 3 days away from completing the challenge. Okay, so Saturday and Sunday will be out to do more buys, and then Monday will be the final buy. So Monday will be the final buy for this. BTC Moon Guy in the house. How's it going? Happy Friday. Round of applause from the live studio audience for BTC Moon Guy. Also Hard Hodl. Didn't catch you earlier. But there it is. We're down 2%. Oh my gosh. It's okay. It's okay. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. All right. Those are the purchases for the show. That is the stack. That is the way the stack stacks. Let's go here. Boom. Any questions? Any commentary? It's Friday. What are you going to do this weekend? What are you going to do this weekend? Well, you guys are figuring out what you're doing this weekend. Let me tell you. I just took apart my last mining rig from back in the day, and I have 4 graphics cards to sell, and then I'll be done with my getting rid of all my mining gear. Oh, we're getting a little bit of a pump, aren't we? Let's say we're getting a little bit of a pump. A little bit of a recovery. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's a recovery. I can't see it's a pump. Yeah, it's recovering pretty well. So, BTC Moon Guy's recovering from the flu. Oh yeah. Yeah, gotta rest up. Get some sunshine. Euro Cup. Okay, yeah. We're talking about the Euro Cup earlier. Wow. Okay, so how far has the Euro Cup gone so far? Is it in semifinals or still kind of like in the where everybody's kind of playing against different groups in the groups phase? Roman, are you going to stack harder like Boltar suggested? Of course. I'm selling those graphics cards. I hope to get rid of those graphics cards this weekend. Right? And it started today, Orange. Oh, that's cool. Maybe I'll watch it with the kids. Yeah, it's crazy. Was it? I told you guys a story about a couple weeks ago. I forget what my kid and I were doing. Anyway, like a couple months ago, there was an estate sale down the street from my house, and we went over there. We're looking through a bunch of stuff and bought some stuff for pretty cheap, right? And I found another estate sale, and so like one of my kids loves going to estate sales, just kind of just like rummaging through people's stuff. So we've been going to estate sales and finding stuff that's like selling on eBay for a profit. No, so teaching him about like how to budget for the stuff you're gonna buy, how to check that it's actually gonna be worth more than you're paying for it, and including like basically making decisions to buy stuff that's gonna make you profit, right? And then once we make profit with that money, we're stacking it. So it's kind of a cool little side hustle that we have going at the house here with the boys, and it's fun. It's fun to do with them because they're learning about different things. And then when we're going through it is kind of sad, and the estate sale's kind of sad actually. But when we're rummaging through people's stuff, sometimes some of the things that we find are pretty like what is that? Oh, this is like those egg beaters, or like those mixers where like it's got like a big gear and you spin the handle, and the two little things spin around. He's like fascinated by those things. So whenever we find, he always kind of looks at it and stuff. But the latest thing that we found, and the reason I bring this up, they're 9 and 11. The latest thing that at the last estate sale, we found these weird Cabbage Patch Kids. Hello. It's like, this is pretty mint. Not mint, but it's nice. It's pretty new. And it's like from like the 70s or something like that, right? I know it's WTF, right? It's like a Cabbage Patch doll. It's got all the markings, like the labels in there where it should be. It's got the creator's signature on the butt cheek right there. I'm hoping to get like $100 for it, right? I got it for like a couple bucks, right? But if we could flip that for like $100, that's like such a good lesson, you know. And then eventually you start remembering what stuff sold well, and you go to the estate sales and look around real quick, and if there's anything that you can flip for a little bit of extra sats, just why not, right? Anyway, it's pretty wild, right? I got my Avalon Nano 3. Ooh. Maybe I'll get it over. Okay, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, it's a good age to learn about money. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny, right? It's like it's actually such a random thing. That doll has all the signs of being haunted. It does. I wish I hadn't said that. Carlos, now I gotta get out of the house. Oh, give me the chills. Carlos just gave me the chills with that comment, bro. It's going up for sale today. I'm gonna discount it. But anyway, like we're running through estate sales, and we found this place that's actually their business. Their business is to run estate sales for people that are trying to like liquidate their assets or their housing or their whatever. And so now it's even easier to find estate sales. So whenever the kids want to go, I just kind of look it up and see what's coming up this weekend. And they usually run about 3. And we don't even hit all 3. We just hit like 1. And we'll get a couple of things that we feel are worth taking the time to list and sell. And then we make a little bit of profit, and we stack that for the boys, you know, so I can have more sats down the road. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. pretty fun. Anyway, random, right? Besides that, this weekend we have a jiu-jitsu tournament happening at our school. We're hosting it, so we're gonna go and cheer our classmates on, and then probably more beach time. We went to the beach yesterday. Then I'm getting sunburnt. Like when I squint, these wrinkles right here, they don't get sun. So I have like a sunburnt, and I have these white lines that go like this, or just like my crow's feet that don't get sun because I'm squinting when I'm out there. Oh my gosh. Oh, when am I going back to fishing? I should do some fishing live streams. I should do. Now that my hand's pretty much back. Getting the kayak from the car to the launch site can be a little bit stressful on the hand. So I'll maybe start streaming fishing videos again next week. Probably next week. I just been kind of, whenever I have free time after work, since the kids are at summer school right now, or in summer school, or like in summer, their class ends early, and so I try to do whatever I can with them instead of doing something with them. If they want to go fish, I'll go right and skip or something and take them with me. That'd be kind of fun. Wow, Bitcoin's coming back. Bitcoin's coming back right now, guys. We're at 66.5. What was our last buy? Our last buy was at 65. Pretty much at 66. But we're coming back to where we were earlier today before it dropped, I guess. Yeah. We're back at 66.5. Let's go check. Let's go check our stats real quick. Are we back yet? No, not yet. Are we in profits yet for our 100 stacks? No. I feel the same way, McLovin. I don't think it's gonna come back down after this. That's a pretty big move up we just had. I think if we can break like 60, if we can break like 66,800 and stay above it, we'll be back on the cycle to go back up. What's it look like on the 1 hour? No, on the 1 hour it doesn't look that great yet. Oh no. On the 1 hour chart, we're still below the average, but it's a good return. It's a good push back up from 65. They might have just been clearing out all of the stop losses, liquidating everybody, all the paper hands, and all the people that, right? Or they're doing the opposite, and they're kind of bumping it up just to pick up all of the stop losses for the people that are shorting it before they actually drop it down even more, right? But anyway, it doesn't matter, right? Because I'm gonna keep stacking, and eventually, over the long run, it's gonna be in the positive. Bitcoin sub 100K BTC is gonna be dust. Oh, can you imagine? Jeez, dude, that's crazy. No, it's crazy because we think about this stuff all the time, and I think about this stuff all the time, and I think about the pattern or the trend of the cost of a house, right? And the cost of a house used to be like so many Bitcoin, and now the cost of a house is not that many Bitcoin, right? Say like $1 million house, right? Where's this? Delete. So $1 million house divided by 65,000. 15 Bitcoin. I mean, it sounds like 15 Bitcoin is a lot of Bitcoin, right? That's crazy. For $1 million home, eventually you'll be able to trade a Bitcoin for a house, right? And would you? I don't think I would. When a house is worth 1 Bitcoin, will you buy that house? I want to know. It's a trick question. Oh my gosh. Other ways Other ways to stack that I'm not currently doing. I remember when we were at 30K, I said when it comes back to 60K, this will be crazy, right? Imagine someday less than 1 Bitcoin will buy a house. Yeah, that's insane. Right? What boggles my mind, it makes me like extra bullish. I'm already super bullish anyway, right? But like what makes me like extra bullish is like, bro, this is Bitcoin's been around for 15 years, right? Like I've been alive through the whole cycle of Bitcoin already. And in 15 years it's grown so much, right? What's going to happen in another 10 years? Right? That's what's like crazy. 20K BTC looks so cheap and distant now. Yeah, it does. Right? And the mindset when Bitcoin was 15,500, 16,000, 17,000, 18,000, people were waiting for it to go down to like 8K or 14K to get a better buy-in. Right? Just like right now, there's probably some jackass waiting. Sorry guys, I know I don't curse. Probably some jack guy waiting for Bitcoin to drop to 59 or I don't know, or like it dropped today, it dropped as low as 65,000 and $6 on Coinbase. On the Coinbase chart, it dropped as low as $65,006. Okay? And what if there was some guy who's been waiting to buy Bitcoin and has a buy-in place for when it drops to 65,000, right? And it dropped to 6506. Never hit his buy. And now we're at 66,300. Right? So is he going to wait to make up that? Is he going to wait or just buy now at 1.8% more, at a higher price of at a price of 1.8% more than he was willing to pay at 65,000, right? Like it's that whole thing, like penny wise, pound foolish, right? Like you're trying to get a better entry, but in that pursuit of a better entry, you miss the entry altogether, and you get a worse entry if you go in later. And on top of it, you know, you can miss a giant push up. Right? It's pretty wild. Doesn't divert much from Coinbase, but you can see where it has a premium. Yep. Bitcoiners will be a target. Oh yeah, hard hodl. I think so. Yeah, I think so. They're gonna be the only people that can afford it. They're gonna be the only people that can buy stuff. Garrett Holloway is still waiting for. Oh my god, it's so sad, dude. Oh, McLevin, jeez, that's so sad, dude. Like, whatever, the guy's shorting it, and he's like hating on Bitcoiners, right? And it sucks. It sucks for him. Yeah, it sucks for him. But that's part of Bitcoin, right? Like you think you know better until it humbles you. And I hope he secretly has some Bitcoin stashed. No, it's true though. It's true. Like at 15.5, you have people saying it was gonna go down to like 8K, even 4K, dude. Right? And I'm watching these videos. I'm like, damn, dude, you guys are kind of making people miss the opportunity. right? If you bought at 15K, damn, dude, that's so crazy. Like you already like more than doubled your money. Anyway, it's not about doubling your money. It's about how much Bitcoin could you buy for that amount of cash, right? Because I know it's the number go up thing is what gets people interested in it in the first place. But once they figure out how Bitcoin works, being able to buy at those prices means that you'll probably buy more Bitcoin at 15. You'll get more. You'll have. I don't know if you lump sum bought like 15 at 15.5 or even at 16, right? How long will it take you to DCA the same amount or even to lump sum the same amount at today's price at 70 or 65, right? Like that's a lot of money, right? So anyway, it's pretty wild. So when I see those kind of videos and stuff where it's like, oh, Bitcoin's going to keep going down, it's like, oh, don't even do that stuff, you know. But whatever, it is what it is, as they say, and man. Yeah, after McLovin mentioned that we used to be getting Bitcoin at in the 20s, 27,000, I think. Our lowest buy for the show was June 14th. We bought at $25,151.41. We thought we were being crazy because we quadrupled stack. We bought $25. I thought I was being risky. Bought $25 worth of Bitcoin. Look at that. It's wild. We bought 99,000 Satoshis for $25. Crazy. It's wild. I was so glad I didn't follow that goofball. Yeah, dude. And the thing is, when you're new to this, when you're new, yeah, 65K is a new 15K. Yeah, it really is. I think so. You know, and when you're new to this, to understanding Bitcoin, you don't have that filter yet. You haven't been rugged. You haven't really lost any money on altcoins yet. It's all the same. If anything, it seems that Bitcoin is like the oldest one, and it's not as interesting as the other ones because the other ones have like because poop coins have all these cool graphics and little cute emotes, and you get a million of them for $1 instead of 0.000014 or 1503 Bitcoin, right? So it seems like you're getting more for your money. And if it's about number go up, it's not about what Bitcoin truly solves, right? It's just about number go up. It doesn't matter to you if you make money on Bitcoin or if you make money on whatever poop coin. You just want that gain because you're gonna sell it anyway and take that profit if you make a profit and you don't get rugged in the process, right? And that sucks because that detracts from the adoption rate. You know, think about how many people have been turned off to, I guess I'm gonna say crypto, I guess, right? Or turned off to even exploring Bitcoin because they got into the space, they bought some poop coin and got rugged, and then they associate that same thing with anything to do with Bitcoin too, right? And so that hurts the adoption. And for us, since we already know what's going on and we know what it is, we know it's the scarcest thing you can own. For us, it's not a big deal because we were stacking and we're actually okay with the price not shooting up yet because we're still stacking like crazy. And if you just orange pilled some family or some friends, you kind of want them to have the opportunity to stack like crazy too before it goes nuts, right? Because we know eventually it will go nuts. But for the people that don't have anybody to explain to them what's happening and that there is a difference between crypto and Bitcoin, right? They're just gonna get turned off to it. And that sucks. There's still so many people that have no clue. Last Monday, I orange pilled a friend, and she was so surprised that you can buy sets. No, exactly orange. Exactly. That's what That's what we try to do here on the show, I guess, in a way, right? That's why we keep doing the same segment at the beginning in case somebody's new here. You guys all know what Satoshis are. You guys all know that there's 100 million for one Bitcoin, right? But if somebody happens to come into the stream and watch one of my shows for the first time, I want them to feel like they can get a little bit of knowledge right off the bat. And I'm sorry it's repetitive to you guys, but hey, you never know what video that person might watch. And if it happens to be the one that, well, all of them have that explanation at the beginning, that alone can get them to maybe look into it. Because a lot of people, like Orange is saying, a lot of people think they're already priced out, right? And you might be priced out of owning a whole Bitcoin, but you don't have to own a whole Bitcoin. You can buy fractions of the Bitcoin, or you can say you can save in Bitcoin. No, you don't save for a Bitcoin, you save in Bitcoin. Orange is shocked at how many people don't know you can buy. Yeah, fragments. Yep. It's pretty wild. Anyway, so with that, let's get ready to wrap up the show for today. It is Friday, and I hope you guys have a awesome weekend. BTC Moon Guy, hope you feel better. Lots of rest, lots of fluids. Have a good night, a good morning, a good rest of the day, a great weekend, everybody. I'll see you guys on Monday for the final purchase of the 100 Stacks Challenge. It's gonna be awesome. All right. But until then, remember, if you ain't stacking, you're slacking. Later. Let's go, McLovin! Thanks for tuning in, guys. McLovin, Orange, BTC Moon Guy, Hard Hodl in the house, Leonard. What else we got in here? Got McLovin already. I got Leonard. I got Todd. What up, Todd? Thanks for tuning in today. Also, Paul. Have a great weekend. Cheers. Good night, everybody. Have a good day.